Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great day of SSL Soccer. My name is Xenlos. I'm joined today by...
It's a me, Valerie. It's Val.
Oh.
I can't do Italian.
This is my first cast this season where I'm not all by my lonesome, and it's match day 9. Okay. But
there is no match day in Bossing Say.
We do have some lovely Division 1 action for you today. As soon as I stop moving in my chair and making a whole bunch of noise. What game are you most excited for today?
The answer is yes, because with how close things are right now, pretty much every game should be good. But I'm particularly looking at, every game that isn't Catalunya Athenai, because the first through 7 are currently separated by 8 points, and 6 plays 7 in the first game, which is Romana versus Hollywood.
I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention to First League because I've been so busy with the Cup. Hollywood's in the drop zone? Oh my god.
Yeah, but everything is very close.
Yes, this is true.
And incidentally, Hollywood will be the game we are starting with. The thing with Hollywood is that, they've conceded the fewest goals in D1 so far. The problem is they've scored the second least.
Yeah, that's...
behind only an Athenai team that is basically a nursery full of infants.
As we start here with Hollywood versus AC Romana. Romana sitting on 10 points, plus 3 goal differential. Hollywood on 9 points, plus 2 goal differential, trying to make that plus 3 very quickly here at the front of the game. They're already in the box, 30 seconds in. Here's Levert, saved by Kerrigan.
We got a matchup of Leverts today. Brednik Levert for Hollywood and Jeffrey Levert, currently tied for the Golden Boot lead on Romana.
They also played in the Cup, and it threw me off so much because I just keep saying Levert. Speaking of, here's Levert, Jeffrey Levert. Ooh, good challenge. Wow.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Romana beat Hollywood 3-0 in the league earlier in the season, so that is one of the things of all time. That is additional information that may or may not serve a purpose.
Here's Nagatoro Maradona going around smart, shoots it into row C.
Yeah, Nagatoro Maradona found the space there, and I don't think it was a bad idea to get the shot off, but I got under it.
So we have Schweinsteiger over to the floor. DeFleur taking it across midfield, trying to get around Nagatoro Maradona, who's matching him pace for pace. Goes for the cross, headed away by Jarrow. Picked up by Ling Kwai over the Lightning to Levert, the Hollywood edition, as they go over front for Tiki Taka. Powdered toast, man. Big slide.
Flag was up.
I
literally had my arm raised like I was one of the defenders.
Over to Matthew to Jeremiah. Over to Smart. To the floor to Schweinsteiger. It's like...
Feels like Romana's trying to make a lot happen up this right flank. I believe that is the flank where Hollywood does not deploy a winger in addition to the fullback. So that is something to keep in mind.
Hollywood does play a lot of asymmetric, and I believe that is the side that they do not have the extra men on. So we have Matthew over to Jeremiah. Now we're just going to have a whole traffic jam in front of the box. We are in California after all.
Especially Los Angeles.
Yep. Matthews, nice heel kick back to Nunez, headed by Schweinsteiger. It's off the post and then snuck past in. And Schweinsteiger puts AC Romana up 1-0.
Yeah, ironically, they create the goal from the left flank. As this ball gets to the top of the box, Matthew finds Nunez. That's a pinpoint perfect ball. Schweinsteiger hits the crossbar, but stays with the play. Follow your shot. That is something that is valuable in most sports, including football and also basketball. Just get the rebound, Fivehead.
I was going to say, are you a catch your own rebound person? Jeremiah goes over to the floor as Romana is on the attack just like that. Again, looking for Levert, but headed out by Jarrow. Picked back up by Romana, though. As Matthew goes back to Jeremiah. to Schweinsteiger. The floor, a whole lot of open room. Goes to the cross for Levert Romana edition. No, it's headed away again, and I feel like we just saw the same 30 seconds that we just did. Is it going to happen again?
This is FM, not FHM. You don't get unnecessary loops. SHL people will know what I'm talking about.
29th minute, Gerard on the throw-in. As Matthew heads away the cross attempt. And here's Anavier running out trying to beat Costanza to the ball. The problem is Costanza started a heck of a lot closer. As they go for the cross, headed out again, picked up by Nunez. I was going to say one of the Nunez, but I think he's the only one of the Nunez on the field today, is he? I haven't seen the other Nunez yet.
Yeah, because DeFleur is starting, and I believe that's where Tyson Nunez normally is deployed. What a
Valor fires, gets it past Kerrigan and scores. And it's 1-1 equal here in the 30th minute.
Yeah, what a ball this is from Leon Kwai, a player of exceptional quality. Gets it on the left and just puts in a pinpoint perfect pass. Valor finds the space, and that's just a really solid finish. I don't think there's much Kerrigan could do there. It is 1-1.
And you'll see time starting to go now as we head to halftime. And we are at halftime, and it is still 1-1. You see, very close game. XG near identical.
Yeah, the scoreline is, it makes sense, you know, very even, both teams taking a chance. Not really a whole lot going on, but both teams got one chance and capitalized on it. Romana currently pipping the possession battle, but it's basically 50-50. Yeah, the fouls are even, the XG is pretty even, the shots on target are even, although the volume of just general shots is not. No yellows, passes completed pretty even. Yeah, this is so tie that it's taking place in Bangkok, not Hollywood. I want Thai food. Heck.
I had Thai food once. I don't know if I've told this story on the cast, but I've had Thai food once. We went to this place, and they came out with a plate of cheese that was on fire and just went, "Opa!" And I'm like, "Sir, it's on fire."
I know we've talked about this before, but I don't remember if it was on the cast.
It was like 6 inches to a foot of fire, too. It was not a small fire. And it was just like, this is alarming. Like, anywho. We'll see if any changes, any substitutions are coming in.
No.
Does not look like it. Okay. We'll right back into play.
Comunicado oficial. No.
Smart takes the ball past midfield, going over, goes back to the floor. As Maradona changes their marking assignment, goes forward to Schweinsteiger in the box, looking for Levert Romana edition, yoinked out of the air by Heretic.
Yeah, Cross took a deflection en route.
And yes, instead of just using J Levert or B Levert, I will use Levert Romana edition. No, he's offside.
Yeah, I don't think that was particularly close.
It might have been.
It seems unlikely.
You see now the second half is starting to go by very quickly. Here's Kerrigan taking the goal kick out in the 63rd minute. Matthew looking for Kemoatu, finds him. They go forward to Anavier. Anavier trying to round Hollywood edition Levert. Goes back to Nunez. And that's going to be headed away. Picked up by DeFleur. Going into Anavier, looking for Schweinsteiger. Nice. No. Oh, cleared out. That sounds smart.
DeFleur's got space.
Yep, and here's Schweinsteiger fires! Jumping, diving, saved by the Heretic. Keeps it tied.
Excellent save by Heretic, who has been a huge piece of this Hollywood puzzle this season, currently second in the league in clean sheets. Here's another chance. That's blocked.
He's offside.
Yeah, Hollywood again conceded the fewest goals in Division 1 this season, and as a result, Heretic is currently second in the league in clean sheets behind Tokyo's Dabi Rube.
Are we sure that the J in Jeffrey Levert does not stand for Jerry Levert?
Because he's offside so much?
Yeah. All right, here's Anavier. 67th minute now. Matthew over to Jeremiah, back over to Matthew, over to Anavier. No, intercepted by Possible. Over to Levert, Hollywood edition. Forward to Taka, to Nagatoro. Back over to Taka, finds Valor. Valor, good shot, parried, turned aside by Kerrigan, kept in bounds by DeFleur.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people had Vidal Valor being the biggest weapon for Hollywood on their bingo cards, but sure happening today. Very active, playing as a Carolero on that left side of central midfield.
I'm sorry, what?
Carolero, also known as the Water Carrier.
Taka over the
Are we going into this again?
Yes. I want everyone to start using Caroleros like they've started to use Rondoid.
Everyone's busy playing the 4-1-3-2. Or 4-3-1-2. I got my mixed numbers up.
Tiki Taka off the cross from Possible. Makes it 2-1 Hollywood, 71st minute.
Yeah, I think a lot's been said about Tiki Taka underperforming early in the season. Someone who's been very prolific in this league in scoring, but that's what you still keep the mark on. Like, you don't give Taka that much space, and that's a tap in, and that could be a vital goal for Hollywood.
As you see now, we're back here. They're already back in the box in the 73rd minute. And then Clyde Taka again. Nagatoro on the deflection, but saved again.
Yeah, Carrion had to get to his right pretty quickly there. And the attacks keep coming. Never mind. That's not the direction I expected.
Nope.
I get that.
The attacks keep coming, and they're going. And okay. And they're gone. Here is Nunez on the very edge of the sideline, over Anavier into the box. Kimolatu guys it into the crowd.
Yeah, that was not a bad place to shoot from for Kemoeatu, but the shot itself was not of the quality that Romana need at this stage in the match.
Yeah. Here's Nunez back across the sideline again. Schweinsteiger with the headers, saved by the Heretic.
Schweinsteiger probably been Romana's best player so far, even besides the goal. Been probably their most active offensive threat, and they're going to need something.
Yeah. Romana's going to need to hurry. There's potentially only 10 seconds left in this game. They need to start moving forward. Here's Nunez. Nunez towards the back line. They need to keep moving forward. There's the cross. No! Headed away, and that's full-time blown. Hollywood holds on to win 2-1 to get themselves out of the drop zone.
And shove Romana in it as well. But yeah, it was a pretty even first half, and in the second half, Hollywood just took control and looked a bit more like the Hollywood of old. And you could tell that last chance, Romana was looking for Schweinsteiger, rightly so, because he was their best player. But unfortunately for them, defended well, and pretty solid team performance by Hollywood. And you would expect them to use this as a springboard going into the back half of the season, because they kind of needed to get some results on the board, and they get one on this occasion, and that will jump them provisionally all the way up to 4th.
What a difference a game makes.
It's just how close this season has been.
Well, that'll take us.
And also because Reykjavik and Catalunya haven't played yet. Speaking of Reykjavik, they're up next.
Yes, we're going to have Reykjavik versus Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo sitting second in the table, or tied for first even on points, but behind on goal differential. 17 points plus 5 goal differential. Reykjavik sitting fourth in the table at the start of the day, 11 points and 11 goal differentials. They like to be very similar.
Yeah, Sao Paulo made some very ambitious offseason moves, picking up Owen 44, picking up Yannick Anderson, and they've been reaping the rewards. They've been charging up the table, and they are in that mix at the top end. As for Reykjavik, first season promoted, although this is a pretty veteran squad. Big winners of the Hollywood. Oh, crap, we're against the cap. We need to move some cap. And currently fifth now because Hollywood won. Sao Paulo won the first meeting in Brazil by a score of 3-2.
That was almost a 15-second goal by Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby tied for the Golden Boot.
Yeah, if Yannick Anderson doesn't rip that out of the air, no, that's going to be a penalty.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
He got all ball.
I misunderstood. I saw that.
All ball.
Like, I didn't even pay attention that it went out of bounds. I just saw everybody stopped, and I'm just like, oh, no. All right, here's Letitia on the throw-in.
It's a 4-1-4-1 from Reykjavik today as I saw a glimpse of their formation.
This reminds me of the... Actually, I'll wait till this attack is done as Jorge goes for the cross. It's saved by Yannick Anderson. This just reminds me of the post I saw about myself on the commentators bulletin board the other day. You're screaming because the tying goal was called offside. I'm screaming because I didn't realize the offside flag's even up. We are not the same. But...
Yeah, it's a 4-3-1-2 from Sao Paulo. A formation that's been very trendy this season. For whatever reason.
Here's Joker. Joker fires. Tipped up by Anderson, though. And we'll have another corner kick. To be taken by Didi Joker. Going across the middle. Was looking for Andrews. Couldn't quite find his man. And that's going to be a goal kick as it's just kind of harmlessly kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, it feels like Reykjavik have had the more attacking intent to start this one, but no dice in terms of goals so far in these first 15 minutes.
17th minute, Letitia charging forward into the box, fires it himself, and that's just a bit outside for a goal kick.
Yeah, that's why he plays fullback. The position least likely to score that isn't the goalkeeper.
So here's Andrews onto Letitia with the cross headed just wide.
It feels like Sao Paulo kind of need to settle things down a little bit because Reykjavik have been pushing numbers forward. The good news is they haven't really tested Yannick Anderson that much because they're just getting their shots and their headers off target.
And we're already...
Then again, Yannick Anderson is also very good.
As you were saying.
Another off target.
41st minute now, as that's going to be headed aside. I feel like we just seen nothing but corner kicks this game. But nothing but corners. As here's Funyuns. Remember Funyuns, the official snack of the SSL. Hashtag not sponsored. Over to Lexington. Is this where I make my petition for the third time this year? What is he doing over there? Is this where I make my petition for the third time this season to get Lexington a backfield mate named Concord? All right, here's Rashford to Bobby. Ricky Bobby puts it in minutes before halftime to put Reykjavik up 1-0.
Yeah, they needed that with how many chances they were missing. You know, and to get it right before half, it's just a simple cross in. Bobby gets his head to it. Over Anderson, off the underside of the bar and rolls across the line, and that will put him in the lead for the Golden Boot race. 12th goal in the league this season. And that will give Reykjavik a 1-0 lead in a big game at halftime.
Right.
Not a big lead because it's one goal, but...
Hey, sometimes that is a big lead. Sometimes that is enough.
Yeah, it's a lead that they rightfully deserve. I think they've been more dangerous offensively. I think we only saw like one attacking highlight from Sao Paulo, and it was off a corner and didn't really come to anything.
Tell you, it's nothing but corners today.
Yeah, what is this like? I don't know. I don't know where I was.
Here's Eric Hall and Peter Oak coming in for Tata Yore and Casual.
Yeah, my brain decided to go dial up there for a second.
As here's Bobby over to Andrews to Letitia. Letitia going to that back line, looking for the cross, looking for Oak, but no. And Sao Paulo trying to get something. Oh my God, Sterling, why are you so far out of the goal? Stop it.
It's called repositioning.
Well, he should reposition himself back into the goal box, and that's headed wide.
Someone should shoot from the halfway line. I've seen halfway line goals.
I've seen it. Here's Joker on the throw over the Hall to Lopta back over the Hall. This Hall takes it towards the front of the box. Lopta fires and beats Anderson, but it's off the post. And then a whole bunch of things happen. Ricky Bobby's on the ground. Yannick Anderson's holding the ball. I don't even know what happened.
Chaos ensued. There was a shot that hit the bar, and they had a time clearing it as the flag is up on that occasion.
65th minute already, Anshaw on the throw-in. This is over to Funyuns. Funyuns to Ibrahimovic to Owen. 44 nice tries to chip the keeper, but chips it too high.
That's the first grade A chance we've really seen from Sao Paulo. That has to go on target.
Lopta with the very
the chip was.
Okay. Yep. That happened. That was one of the attacks of all time. I apologize. You were saying.
Yeah, it was like the chip was not a bad idea, but come on, man.
All right. Well, here's Joker. Rashford going in, looking for Oak, but it's headed out by Inkland, picked up by Biscuit. As they're looking for 44, it's headed back to Funyuns. Funyuns back to Mayhem, going deep for 44. Sterling just throws himself on it. The man, the myth, the legend, Scott Sterling. There is a lot happening. It's to 44 to Biscuit. No. It's blocked.
Oh, dear. That was sloppier than a sandwich named Joe. And they get out of jail free there.
Here's Lopta on the long cross to the far post, and it's headed over the bar.
And I mean, hey, it was also sloppy because coffee was involved.
Yeah. Oh, now that clock really starting to run Sao Paulo if they want to try to. I mean, we haven't seen Buenos Aires play yet, but you want to at least get a point here. You don't want to get no points on the day where you're tied at the top of the table.
Especially Buenos Aires playing against Tokyo, which is not going to be an easy matchup for them.
Here is Mayhem going out deep, but no. Ladiver finds it, goes over to Joker to Hall. Rashford to Lopta, no. Joker takes it back across midfield, only about 20 seconds left in this game. They go for Mika Rashford. Anderson, very risky dive to fall on it.
It's a dive he had to make.
Yeah, if he's
what's the worst you'll lose? 1 goal difference versus,
Yeah.
The fact that Anderson is so good with his feet, he probably could have launched a counter, but that is full time, and that was technically a match.
That was, if you go to Webster's and look up the definition of a soccer match, that may be there.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby, the only player on this day that didn't have Stormtrooper aim, just combined 23 shots, but only 3 on target.
And that's a rarity. You don't really see that inconsistency when it comes to shots that often. But
yeah. But Reykjavik come away winners, deservedly so. Pretty mundane match, but they capitalized on their chance. Sao Paulo didn't. Simple as that.
Yep.
And that will temporarily vault Reykjavik into third, actually, on goal difference.
Is it third? Oh, yeah, good for them. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Well, that'll take us to our third game of the day, which is Catalunya versus Athenai. Catalunya fifth in the table on 11 points, -3 goal differential. Athenai eighth with no points and a -31 goal differential.
Yeah, for Catalunya, I think this takes on a little bit more importance seeing Hollywood win because they're currently sixth as, with Hollywood's win. And I think they would really like to put some distance between themselves and the drop zone. And Reykjavik just did that as well. For Athenai, I mean, it's a team in a rebuild, like scorched earth, 5 goals for 36 conceded. They're just trying to, develop players, get some silver linings. Because, this has not been this has been a season where it's like you just burn it.
Yeah. All right, here is Duke taking the ball out.
Two of the 5 goals they've scored this season came against Catalunya in their last league matchup, a 4-2 win for the Barcelona side.
As we see a corner here coming from Catalunya, from Vins. It's going to be headed away. Picked up by Sherwood, who's going to bring it back to Vins, who's going to go towards that back line again, go for the cross. It's going to be out of bounds for a corner kick. Here is Vins on the corner, missed. That looked like Duke carried it into the goal to me, but do we have goal line technology?
No, we can't afford it.
Dang it. All right. It's bad.
That stuff's expensive, and also rats eat through the wires.
King! What a beaut of a shot in the 5th minute to put Athenai up 1-0.
Yeah, they just come back the other way. This is just a well-worked goal in the final third. King just left completely unmarked. And I'm not sure Gunnarsson ever actually saw it, because I think there was a screen, sort of, in front. Athenai playing precisely what on earth is... Oh, that's that weird asymmetric wide diamond thingamabob.
Precisely what on earth is that? Dogwood Maple from outside the box. Quickly equalizes it in the 13th minute.
Yeah, Catalunya wasting no time in getting this one back level. Just a one back high up the pitch. Tic-tac-toe. Whoa, that had some curve on it.
It really did.
What a finish by Dogwood Maple.
All right, Vins on the throw. Goes over to Sherwood right at the corner. Sven goes inside, looking for Mojo Rising. Finds Staines, blocked. Finds Mueller, blocked. And that's going to be a corner. Athenai going for late 2000s New York Rangers defense strategy of just throw everybody into the ball.
Blocked. Freaking Tortorella. And Catalunya playing with 4 strikers, because there's a shadow striker involved as well.
Mm-hmm. When going deep, finding Pelletier. Pelletier went for Bradford and then ended up passing it right to Juliusson, which is...
Yeah, I saw the idea, but the execution...
Oh, wait, Bradford!
Here's another chance!
It hit off the railing! It hit off the hand railing in the crowd. That was amazing.
No spectators were harmed because no one's sitting there, so no harm, no foul.
Oh, that's fired, saved by Duke, recovered by Staines, and going to be cleared out by Duke, but picked back up by Järvinen. Järvinen going for the long cross to the far post, tipped aside by Duke. It's amazing, though, when you see shots like that hit off the railing, that it hits that small of a target while missing as big of a target as the goal is.
True.
Sakocha runs out, goes over to Sherwood to Mueller. 28th minute, Järvinen going in and overshot Sakocha. Just a bit too much mustard.
You can tell what they're trying to do. They're trying to lump the ball forward and just use their sheer numbers edge in the box.
So here's Bradford stolen. Picked up by Järvinen again over the Staines. Staines to Rising. It's blocked. Over to Järvinen. Järvinen headed out by Newport. Picked up by King. Over to Bradford. Bradford going to take it into the attacking third. Looking for
his inner
a ghost. Here's Vince. It's going to be headed away by Lind. Picked back up by Vins over to Järvinen. Vins a whole zip code to himself, gets it to Rising, but no. Stop me if you've heard this before. Corner. It's going to be a cattle on your corner. Vins, Maple, no. Headed away, picked up by Staines. Staines going to Julius into Sherwood, over to Busquets. That's all we'll get to see for the moment.
I thought Barcelona got rid of that last chicane. What is with all these terrible corners?
Staines. That's going to be blocked and picked up by Duke.
And we've reached halftime. 1-1, and Catalunya could probably feel a little bit hard done by because they've created more, they've shot more, they've possessed the ball more. I'm sorry. Basically, they've done everything more. Except Athenai was... What?
Can we talk about how in 45 minutes they had 15 corners? They averaged a corner every 3 minutes.
And yet, I don't think any of them have really resulted in any grade A chances. Shion Nakamoto comes on for somebody.
Was it Mueller? It was someone who started with an M. They're right on the attack early. 16 seconds in again. Here we go. We're loving these 16-second shots. As Duke rolls it out to Newport. Oh my God, there's Staines right there. Please be careful. Okay. Picked up by Maple. Maple going for the cross. It's blocked by Lind. As we go over to Bradford. Panda gets past Vins, but Vins catches up. Goes for the cross. Bradford, no, it's saved. And that's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, that's a reaction save from Gunnarsson. Happened very quickly.
Here's Carey throwing in the Hyuga. They go for Pelletier. Back to Carey. Now we're just playing right outside the box. There's just a lot of people. Just a whole mass of people. But now Panda finds a way through! It's tipped aside. And now I believe this is Athenai's first corner of the day.
Yeah, that was not a bad shot from Panda.
That was indeed their first corner of the day.
It was a good shot by Panda, just got bamboozled by the goalkeeper.
Rising fires and it's saved by Duke. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Newport. That's going to be headed, picked up by Catalunya. 59th minute. Here's Mojo Rising. Okocha, JJ Okocha fires Duke with a driving save.
Oh, the flag was up anyway.
It doesn't matter. We're
it was still a good
on
save.
The high fly reel. Yeah.
They're good boys.
That is on the web gems. Vince goes over to Staines. For the dogwood maple, fires, it's off the post, cleared out. Duke has a
How? Just so much how. More hows than the 1970s Hartford Whalers.
Oh, that was the penalty.
You cannot do that.
Can't do that in the boxes. Dogwood Maple lines up, 75th minute. Huge penalty here for Catalunya. Maple lines up, fires, and saved! Saved by Duke! And this game remains 1-1. Sherwood fires and saved again, but Staines!
You feel so bad for Brian Duke on that occasion. Just awful, because he makes a great save on this penalty.
Yep.
Does exactly what he needs to do, but no one's there to clear it. They're able to recycle it. That shot comes off. He makes the save, and again, no one's there to clear. And it just gets tapped home. Just absolutely brutal for Brian Duke, who has been heroic on the day.
The man did everything right. The only
a Herculean effort.
Yeah, the only thing he could have done better was actually catch the ball on the second shot. But instead of just parry it. But wait up! Almost an answer, but no, it's going to be cleared out. But intercepted again as they're looking for Pelletier.
I think they were just trying to get it out of dodge.
And Pelletier's offside. So
another set piece opportunity.
Here's Hyuga. Newport going back to Siege. Siege going forward to King. Tyson King trying to take it into the box over to Pelletier. No, it's intercepted. Or stolen, would probably be more accurate. 80th minute, Mojo Rising making their way up to pitch. Going back to Vins, back to Rising, over to Sherwood. Sherwood back to Vins. And now Catalunya just has to play the possession game, but here's Mojo Rising, fires wide.
Gotta put that on frame.
And Yarvinen over to Okamoto to Staines. Staines fires, he goes wide. And now only about 5 minutes left in this game. Here's Vins on Stop Me If You've Heard This Before, a Catalunya corner. I'm not sure who that was going to, but whoever it was, it did not go to that person. Sherwood goes for Vins Maple, and that's gonna no.
Yeah, flag's up.
Flag is up. Disallowed.
Flag was up on the pass into the box. Yeah, right there.
Not yet.
I had my hand up again.
No, I just love that, like, when the camera does the freeze frame, Maple is just standing there like a lost child. Just help! As that's another shot and saved a whole bunch of times. What is happening in the Athenai boxes game? Staines, it's off the post!
Brian Duke is trying as hard as he can to carry.
Here's Yarvinen on the throw-in. 88th minute, he's going to waste some time. He's going to chew some clock here. Throw it to Okamoto. And Hyuga will just kind of tap it out. And we'll do it again. Chew some more clock. Throw in the Staines.
If you're looking for a tea break, it's the wrong sport. That's cricket.
Oh, that's...
I think, is that a yellow? Or just a common foul? Common foul.
Nope.
Not tactical. Common foul. I'm talking like it's basketball.
Left. And that was their shot. That was their chance to do it. But now Catalunya's on the attack. His time is running out. And that'll do it. Catalunya holds on in one of the wildest second halves I've ever seen in my life to win.
Yeah, that second half was pretty wild. You get the penalty miss and then the entire sequence after. Catalunya definitely deserved the win. I think they're probably going to be a little bit more annoyed that they couldn't win by more. But Brian Duke had himself a game in that Athenai goal. And Athenai, like, they got smoked in their first few games, but the last few games they've been able to keep the scoreline somewhat respectable. So some signs of progress there in a season where they're going to be looking for every silver lining that they can find. But for Catalunya, that will vault them up to 4th temporarily.
Yes.
Because they would be... Oh, yeah, they would be behind on goal difference. For Tokyo, who is in our last match of the day.
Oh, I need a minute. I need a second to breathe after all that. Believe me when I say my throat hurts. Okay.
Drink some water.
Tokyo versus Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires sitting at the top of the table, 17 points plus 13 goal differential. Tokyo on 14 points, 0 goal differentials coming into the day in 3rd.
Yeah, Buenos Aires smacked them in Argentina by a score of 6-1 earlier in the season. Tokyo is going to be hungry to show that was a one-off, and a Tokyo win especially would really shake up this championship fight, because then we'd have 3 teams on 17 and then Catalunya lurking on 14.
All right, we have Rise looking for Shinji Kaido. Kaido goes back looking for Soderberg, but no, it's intercepted, picked up by Vandersloot, stolen back by Kaido over the sky. Rise!
Flag. Nope. No flag, just goal kick.
As we now have Guevara going back to Oakdown, but headed back by Asagi over to Kaido again. Over to Guerra, Skyrise fires again. It's blocked by Oakdown. That time the flag is up.
It was Guerra offside in the build-up. Yeah, 4-3-3 versus 4-3-1-2 as today's formation matchup. We'll see if Tokyo can take advantage on those flanks.
As we have Gorkov going tonight, going into the box of Broxpertron, but Rube makes the diving save.
Yeah, well worked, decent header, but kind of a routine save there for Rube, the league leader in clean sheets with 5.
Yeah, here's Visser over the Guerra. That's into the crowd.
Into the empty benches that were allegedly supposed to hold the crowd.
Okay. Gorkov to Jeeves as they go over to looking for Vandersloot, handed away by Rupp, and now Rise is on the attack. Rise is just
tall.
Brian, keep yourself under control here.
See, it's not just me that can laugh at height.
It's so much. It's so noticeable. All right, Kaido going for the crossing for Rise. It's tipped by Oakdown, but not caught. Rise kicks it right into Guevara's face. It's going to be taken out of the box. Picked up by Nessie. Slid out by Broxpertron. We have a throw-in.
Put ball in box. Chaos ensue. Why say many word when few word do trick?
As here's Guevara going over to Jeeves. Remember, Ask Jeeves, the official search engine of the SSL.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Google? Yeah, who needs Google when you can ask Jeeves? Here's Vandersloot. Fires Vandersloot. No!
Was offside.
I got excited. Jumped the gun.
That was never my problem when I speed skated. I never got flagged for false starts. Flag for false starts. This is not Gridiron. And the fact that I mentioned my speed skating past pretty much reflects the amount of things that actually happened in that half.
So we've reached the half. It is 0-0, 0.48 to 0.26 XG, 4 shots to 4. That was a half.
Moving on. Moving on. Hopefully we see a little bit more stuff in the second half.
Here's Guerra, over to two shots.
Yeah, Guerra and Guevara on opposite teams.
Yeah.
Mildly confusing. Especially when one's an inside forward and the other is a center back, so they may line up against each other.
As we go over to Nessie. Nessie fires. But no. Over the goal.
It was a shot, I guess.
It was indeed a shot.
Tokyo's still without a shot on target in this one.
Here's Oak down, going all the way across the field, is looking for maybe Amotali, but no, finds only Versetti. But then it's stolen, and then stolen back as Rube will take it out. Here's Torres getting in between Rube and their closest past target as Rise of Katarina. Oh no.
Skyrise just snatched a soul. A soul. What does that even mean?
Snoll's noted enemies in Final Fantasy games, and that's headed off the post.
Off the post, and then Oakdown was unable to stabilize it.
Visser just went out for blood there. Like,
better from Tokyo though.
Rise over to Asagi, going deep, looking for Guerra. But no, picked up by Jeeves. Oak down to clear it out. 63rd minute of Katarina. And it's going to be intercepted by Tokyo. We go over to Asagi, to Rise, over to Touchette, to Visser. Kaido. Risky leaving. But not punished. But here's Soderbergh. Going all the way to the other side of the field, to Nessie, to Guerra, to Rise, back to Guerra. Guerra fires and just wide.
Yeah, not a bad look from Guerra. I feel Tokyo's knocking on the door, but they gotta get these shots on frame. They have one off the bar, and then everything else has been high, wide, and...
Here's Nessie. Over to Rise. Touchette back over to Rise, trying to get around Gorkov. Gorkov with the steal. Goes back to Guevara, of Katarina. Of Katarina looking for Penshaw. Finds Penshaw in the box. Cross Amotali. Adds to his Amotali with a goal to put Buenos Aires up 1-0.
Yeah, Tokyo. The momentum was with Tokyo. It is no longer. Buenos Aires get one. It's this long diagonal out of central defense. And then right into the middle, boom, Amotali, who has been on fire lately in a critical goal for Buenos Aires. We got a corner.
Nessie headed away. By the way, thank you for the line of Amotali. Adds to his Amotali. My favorite line, and that Sky Rise off the header. And now we're tied again.
Tokyo heard me talking crap and decided, please shut up, Val.
I feel like this has happened in every game today where we've just had no score for the longest time. And then the team scores, and 2 minutes later, they're just like, oh, you scored? Wait, hold on, I got this. We don't want one team to be leading for too long.
Yeah, simple header for from Rise in the end.
And here's Gorkov, finds Vandersloot in the box, maybe looking for Penshaw, but no, it's going to be cleared out. 75th minute, throw in from Knight, over to Tally, over to Vandersloot, back over to Knight, goes for the long cross, Brooks Patron by himself, but off target.
I think we've seen him score a goal like that, but Lightning not striking on that occasion.
Here's Versetti to Asagi to Soderbergh, but intercepted by Knight. 81st minute now. Intercepted by Tokyo. As Guerra trying to find Soderbergh. Touchette gets in the middle of it, but Katarina with the header. But they can't win possession back as Tokyo holds on to the ball. Kaido fires. It's parried by Oakdown, and that's going to be a corner kick.
Oakdown getting down to his left. Critical corner coming up.
And that's going to be headed away. Picked up by Nessie again, though. Versetti going to Nessie. Nessie fires. No. Guevara says, get out. We're done here.
Do we have some late heroics?
And here is Gorkov, 92nd minute, stoppage time. Jeeves overshoots Tali.
Ambitious.
Yeah, that was a very ambitious pass, but... And here's Rise over to Kaido. Kaido in the box! And just kind of lets Knight steal it from him, and it's going to be cleared out, but picked up by Torres, who stole it from Visser, who took it off his chest. As Torres goes to the back, this game could have 10 seconds left in it. They go for the cross. No, but picked back up by Torres, and it rolls out of bounds.
And that will probably do it.
And that will
and it
do
will
it.
do it.
It is a 1-1 draw for Tokyo and Buenos Aires.
Yeah, pretty cagey game that got pretty interesting in that second half. But draw seems a bit fair. Tokyo with a slight edge in shots in XG, but they just couldn't get them on target for the most part. And that's kind of, in the end, what killed them. Yeah. Buenos Aires playing with fire at the end there with 3 of their back 4 on yellows, but they will retain sole possession of the top spot. So take a look at the updated standings. Tokyo in 3rd now. Reykjavik up to 4th. Romana into the drop zone, jumped by Catalunya and Hollywood. And it feels like the title... Buenos Aires leads the title fight and very much deserves it, but I feel like there's 5 teams in it. And also Hollywood, who I can't rule them out doing some voodoo nonsense.
No, I don't think you ever can.
I will not count Hollywood as dead until they are literally mathematically unable to, or someone else is lifting the trophy.
And we have 5 match days left here in Division 1. And it's going to be a fun fight to the finish, let me tell you. I'm excited for it. But that's going to do it for us for tonight. If you stuck it out through all 4 games, I very much appreciate it. It was, like I said, it was an exciting match day, lots of fun moments, and I'm going to go and rest my voice now. So until next time, I've been Xenlos.
And I have been Val.
And I hope you all have a fantastic night.